Hello there. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome to this, our evening stream of the 27th, 2025. Hopefully you're doing well today, or this evening. We're back with more Wuchang. I don't know if we're going to beat this tonight. It seems like we're getting to some sort of conclusion. We'll have to see where exactly it takes us, but yeah, we made some good progress today this morning. Good 4.5 hour stream. Led us through like 4 bosses, I think. Sorry, my lips are really chapped. But yeah, made some good progress today. Hopefully we can make some more good progress this evening. If we can beat it, great. If we can't, we'll continue it on tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna keep on making our way through this evening. But really enjoying this game. It's actually a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. I thought this was gonna be kind of a short Souls-like, but speaking of Souls-like, I just remembered there's another one that's supposed to be coming out the same day as Silk Song called Hell Is Us, I think. Is that what it's called? Hell is yeah. I think it's supposed to be it's like a more horror themed Souls-like. So that's one we'll have to keep our eye on. That I heard about. That also comes out the 4th. Technically, we could play it on the 1st if you get the deluxe edition, which is $70, unfortunately. So probably won't get that. But apparently that's supposed to be like a third-person action-adventure game that combines intense melee combat with the thrill of exploration. Semi-open world, find answers to the question, face mysterious creatures all along the journey. Yeah, so it's supposed to be... It looks kind of more action-adventure, but it's supposed to be kind of Souls-like. I don't know. That's another one I saw today that I was like, oh yeah, that does come out. I had it on my wish list, but I don't know if it's gonna be like coming to Game Pass or I'd really like to know like what games are coming. Yeah, so Silk Song comes to Game Pass on the 4th, and then the next Ninja Gaiden 4 would be coming in October. Oh, Outer Worlds 2 is going to be on Game Pass. That's actually great, because I remember enjoying most of Outer Worlds 1, so we could probably play Outer Worlds 2. It's going to be October 29th, so obviously it'll be a while before we play Outer Worlds 2, but it coming on Game Pass will be great, because that means we can play it earlier, maybe sometime in like November or December. But, and then Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Okay. So it doesn't look like Hell Is Us is going to be on Game Pass, but, I don't know. We might check out Hell Is Us. A horror-focused, Souls-like might be interesting. We'll have to see what people think of it. It looked interesting from what I saw. There is a demo out. But we've got a lot of stuff on the docket, so I don't know if we'll be checking that out anytime soon. Because, like I said, we've got Silk Song, we've got Chronos, we've got Silent Hill F at the end of September. We've still got to get to Resident Evil. We still got to get through Folklore, which we've already started. If we have time, there's technically Dark Cloud we could finish up. We've still got to get Wuchang done, so we've got tons of stuff. Which, speaking of which, we're not going to waste any more time. But Hell Is Us is another thing I was reminded of today. So, you know, maybe that's something we check out in October if it is as horror themed as they say. But that being said, let's get into some Wuchang. So, but again, welcome back to the evening stream. Just checking Is captions actually working tonight? Okay. They weren't working apparently this morning, so I wanted to make sure that we got captions this evening. So we are good to go. Well, that's interesting looking. Continue. We have not yet seen that. Fine shears and smithies, forged for my sister, they rot the bustling tavern. Yes. I wonder if we can go talk to that one guy. Guess not. Okay. Alright, this way we go. What the hell is that? Good thing I noticed that. Get me out of this water. Get me out of this water. Okay, or not. Oh, there we go. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Don't know where that guy came from, but... I would get back up there. They devoted their homeland. I can't read that right now. There's going to be a guy shooting at me here soon. Ooh, you guys actually shoot lasers too. Okay, you guys are going that way, but there's a little side path over here. Okay, this is that tomb. Okay, so I was right. That guy is sitting outside of a tomb that looks like this. one back there, but like that in just a second. Oh, they dig a hole. Good to know. You guarding anything of value? It looks like you might have been. You're a bird. Not that way. Fire pot. Okay. Another one of these things. I need to skip this. I think they're about to attack me. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh. You guys are alive. Okay, well, you didn't like that. Those are interesting creatures. They're made of these, like, golden bones. Okay, I can't use that mechanism. There's a path that way. Okay. Yeah, figured that was gonna happen. Ow! Okay, these two things are fighting each other. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I don't need you both fighting me at the same time. Okay. Okay, and it's rolled off. Yeah, the camera switching was not working properly. I tried to switch to the other guy who was on the ground so I could do the special attack, and that did not work. Oh, I have to make that entire run? Yikes. these guys. Yep. Figured that was gonna happen. These guys are the worst. Oh, I fell. Unless you get the jump on them, in which case they're a lot easier to handle. So grass, that's a cool deal, that's not bad. Skeletons don't have to worry about it. It's really these guys. It's the ones wearing armor that you have to, like, worry about. Not the way we went before, but it's the way we're going now. Alright, don't know why I forgot about these guys. Probably let these two fight it out, but I don't know why all of a sudden turn on me. I didn't even do that much damage to your friend. Hey, Red Dragon. Other, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Are you serious? He didn't stop swinging. He was doing. It was on his like 8th swing, dude. And he didn't even get staggered by my stab. Like, Jesus Christ. Chill out. How many swings are you gonna do? Okay. I'll let these guys do all the work. Wait, why is that skeleton targeting me? I didn't even hit that skeleton. There we go. I wonder if that one guy I killed will still be up there now that he's dead. Or if it'll just be that sword guy. I always forget these guys, I don't know why. Nope, it's just the sword guy. Come on, not again. I hate this platform, dude. It's so hard to tell because the target's up here, and it's so hard to see the ground. Oh, this guy's not even that hard. It's just I can't even see where I'm fighting him, and also that stupid thing keeps shooting at me. And this run is super tedious. Okay, okay. Stupid game. God, I hate this game. I hate this game sometimes. Ugh. It's so stupid. It's like sometimes they get staggered, sometimes they don't. This guy has like a 17-shot crossbow. It's so stupid. Yeah, I do not understand why they do that. Like, I hit the dodge button there and nothing happened. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck inside the geometry. He killed me with the aftershock. I hate this game. I was stuck in the geometry, finally got out, and then when I jumped back, I jumped into the after explosion of a slash. Oh, man. They have a few enemies that are just so exceptionally annoying, and these are one of them. It's just, they do way too much damage. For no reason. Like, they just have, like, 17-shot crossbow, and then, like, a light spear that just does, like, 1 billion damage. Hate this enemy. See, it's like sometimes he gets staggered and sometimes he doesn't. And when he gets staggered, it's fine. We can fight him without taking a single hit. It's just, he doesn't always get staggered. It's just, it's stupid how inconsistent that fight is. Here? I didn't look this up before? Apparently not. Not something we needed, but... Anything else I'm missing? This way. This is the shortcut that I used to get up there. To deal with those guys that are fighting. I remember these guys that fall. Okay, can you not 180 and then... Ah! Yep, that's fair. I'm gonna jump off an edge. Jesus Christ. This thing up here needs to stop shooting at me. Can I pick up this, please? Thank you. Where does this go? Nowhere. Ow. Ow. Of course. Now they've got teleports. Would you stop with the stupid shooting me thing? Oh my god, this is so stupid, dude. That's so stupid. Why? Why does it constantly have to be shooting me? Like... That's so unnecessary. Like, it wouldn't be so annoying if I didn't have to run all the way back there. Like, there's no shortcuts we've opened. This area is so tedious. They've done a really stupid thing here. This is a fatal flaw that a lot of Souls-likes fall into. To extend the last bit of their game, they've given us 0 shortcuts. So we have to run all the way from one shrine all the way back to that spot. If we die at any point, we have to keep running all the way back. Like, it's tedious. It's a waste of time. There's 0 reason why they shouldn't have given us a shortcut. Or another shrine or something, like... So tedious. Like, this should be a shortcut right here. Is this a short... It might... Oh my god. I swear to god if this is just a shortcut right here. It is the shortcut. I'm just an idiot. Okay, never mind. I'm just an idiot. It's my fault. Because this is the shrine right here. Yep, that's 100% on me. Because that's the shrine right there. Yep. That's on me. Okay, I take it all back. I'm like, that. There's no way they don't give us a shortcut, right? Like, it's weird because I thought I didn't see the button on this platform. Actually, I didn't even see this platform, to be honest. I saw the lever, but I thought like that was gonna like be a bridge or something. But okay, there was a shortcut. I'm just an idiot. Send that back down. Hey boy, how you doing? Oh, this guy comes back. Stop swinging? Okay, he stopped swinging only to take half my health bar. Okay. Can you stop, dude? Purchase chicken had chicken fried, steak and gravy for $3, mashed potatoes and corn to go with it. Nice. Hey Zero Wise Man, how you doing today? I will hydrate as soon as I deal with. Yeah, oh, what the hell? There's another guy on this bridge. As soon as I deal with this area, I literally cannot stop here. There's a giant skeletal face that shoots at me over here. This guy right here. And he shoots twice because he's got 2 eyeballs. And then there's this goober over here with the sword who's protecting me from shutting that thing off. Thankfully, if I use this wait, what? That mechanism doesn't turn off the eyeball guy? Usually this mechanism turned off the eyeball guy. What does this do? Okay. Guess we're going down here. Double tokening, yeah. Yeah, I should probably change it from daily token to stream token. Looks like we could jump off there. There's an item there. Oh, this looks fun. So some of these have to be alive. Hey there, wise man. Hey, wait again. Sorry. This area has got 0 chill, so... But I will do that hydrate now. Mainly because there's enemies like this guy. See that? He literally just dodged my... God, I hate these guys. These guys are literally the worst. That's not what I told you to do. See what I mean? Like, I speared him, didn't do any damage, and then he shot me for most of my health. I hate these enemies. Those enemies are just the absolute worst. Worst design enemies in the game. Ugh. This hat? Yeah, this is the bridal hat. Well, it's the whole bridal set. Or not bridal, what is this called? Consorts. Consort set. This area sucks, dude. I need to find a way to shut that thing off. Usually it's underneath it. I'm not gonna fight this guy again. I'm just gonna run past him. Okay, he's just gonna hit me and force me to take a hit. Of course. This area sucks. Hate this area. You saw that I was literally still on the bridge, and it's like, no, there's no bridge there, and just throws me off. So I'm trying to get over there. Oh, I think our madness is full, so I'm gonna have to... See, I need that thing to stop shooting. But the thing, there's nothing to turn it off. Usually there's a like a lever thing that turns it off. Those guys, not a problem. Feed the... Okay, wait, I don't know what that means. Was there really nothing over here but this? I don't know how to heed the primordial deity, so... Is he really fighting skeletons on this little bridge? Because I don't need to get knocked off this little bridge. Of course, this stupid swords person is back. Why wouldn't they be? See, usually there's like a mechanism like this that turns off that, but this just brings the elevator back. But it looks like I can jump off of this elevator onto a platform and like work my way down, so... I'm gonna try to do that. If I can see this platform. There we go. Okay, and then I go this way. Like that. Then that guy. Here. Then here. Thanks. Don't think it's that way. Where's the next platform? Okay, it's here. Radiant Feather. Just looking for Illustrious, I think is the next one. And then it's just down. And that's... Now we're back here. Eat a bunny rabbit. Now we gotta survive this goober over here. Hopefully. Okay, that goober is dead. Heal. Heal. Okay. Heal again just for safety. Kill that guy. Okay. Okay, there's a door over there. And a shrine that is lit up. Thank the Lord. We can probably get a couple level ups if I crack some stuff. Hey, Cammy. $56, so it'd have to be like 12, I think. So that should be enough. Yep, there we go. 2 levels. Boop. 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 Again, we're trying to make it back to our big magic buffs there. Alright. This is a door we're looking for. It looks like an arrow and then a fork. This one maybe? How many forks does it have? Okay, yeah, any of those. We'll try that one. Coolest dream of union binds the soul to an external existence. Awake from this longing and strife, for the wheel of fate turns to mortal lives. The wheel turns anew.
To devote oneself solely to the pursuit of dreams is folly. Are you resolute?
Okay. I don't know if that was correct. It's the second time a door has eaten us. Use... I need to change my... Okay. Yeah, that looks interesting. We weren't done in that area, so... Depths of the Capital is what that one's called. Is there a path from here? Okay, there is. Okay, so let's go back to the depths of the capital. Before we teleport, though, let me get a shout out for Cammy. Good up, only Cammy. Cammy has been playing. Oh, Neo. How are you liking Neo? I hated it. But go follow Cammy. Cammy plays a lot of Resident Evil, as well as a variety of other like Souls-like stuff and stuff like that. So, but good friend of the channel. Highly recommend. Fun. I finished main game and on to DLC. I'm glad you did, because I did not have fun with that game. Ah, see, good thing we came back here, because there's a chest. The hell is that? This dude's trying to sucker punch us. Can you stop? I need to heal. Nope, nope, nope. Stop, 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 stop. Explode. Oh no, this game is amazing. I just hate this area so far. This area has been kicking the crap out of me. Okay, what's in this chest? Is it going to be our illustrious feather? Forgotten remembrance, okay. More health. Yeah, no, this game is actually really, really good. I've got little issues with it. I still don't think it's as good as like Lies of P, but I still think this game is very, very, very good. Would still recommend it. Also, a little bit of spoilers, we are near the end of the game. Huh. Fancy seeing you here. But yeah, really enjoying it. Talking about chicken. Yeah, boy was talking about chicken. How you doing, Burger Mike? Hey, Burger Mike, did you ever make your way to Wayback? I know we talked about it. Wayback Burgers. Did you ever make your way over there to try some burgers? How you doing today? Also, let me get a shout out for Burger Mike. Currently working on some game development. Also, occasionally plays games himself. So go give good old Burger Mike some follow. Alright, let's take this elevator. See where it takes us. This is a really cool outfit. I like this outfit. No problem, Burger Mike. So welcome back from ads, everybody. Sorry, I didn't know ads were running. What are you playing? We are playing Wuchang Fallen Feathers, a very, very good Souls-like with a little bit of issues in some parts, but other than that, pretty solid. Very much enjoying it. This last area has been a bit of a pain, but end of games tend to be, so. Alright, where are we at? Oh. That platform wasn't solid yet. That platform was not solid yet. Although this might summon a demon. Is it going to be a demon? Nope, it's not a demon yet. Oh, but that bird comes back. That's not good. That's where it's been. It's been a lot of Wuchang, but overall, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. We've been doing these night streams pretty much all week, and a lot of people have been tuning in on these evening streams. We had 5 raids last night. It was kind of crazy. So. A lot of support for the evening streams. I don't usually stream in the evening, but people have been vibing with them, so I do appreciate the support in the evenings. Okay, so it like teleported us over there, because that's that thing, so it's probably over there somewhere. Alright, let's wait for the elevator to completely stop this time before trying to get off of it. I didn't think that bird was going to respawn. That's weird. Ow. Of course. Okay, where are we? Alright, is this the lever to shut off that eyeball? Yes. Good. Laser's done. You mentioned you've been doing raid quite a bit lately. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. Okay, so eyeballs shut off, but now there's a path past that sword person. Oh, that's where we're at. Okay. So now there's a shortcut this way. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I might make it a rotational thing. Oh, but there's another skull with laser eyes. Good. Good. Love that. Eat those over that guy. Okay, that guy didn't even get hit by anything. That's fine. We are whiffing after each other all day. Okay. What is this? Check. My blood I offer, thy divine power flow. A relic I wield, I strike down my foe. My soul I give to shield all I cherish. Myself I sacrifice so avians won't perish. Okay. Interesting. Ow. Leave me alone, you giant pain in my butt. But, I'm just really enjoying this game, and I was like, you know what, we'll do some evening streams so I can get through this. So we got so many games we're trying to get through. We're trying to get through Resident Evil 4 Remake, we're trying to get through this game, we're trying to get through Folklore. Wouldn't mind trying to get through... Oh, this is gonna suck. Dark Cloud if we could. Oh, well that guy went straight to hell. So we're just trying to get through a whole bunch of stuff, so. Okay, looks like we could assemble a bridge here. But it looks like we have to do it from that side, maybe? Oh, no, maybe we drop down here. Let's hope so. Oh. Got you backed into the wall. You better teleport out of here, little lady. Okay. The lever here. Stab that little bird. What does this do? Get on this side then? Yes. Does this assemble that bridge? Turns that off. Yep, and that assembles that bridge. Got it. Playing Tetris. Nice. Okay, and this will wrap back around to that side. knife at you. Yeah, this will drop us here. I want to check the other way first. Because there was an item there. There's an item over there. Eat a bunny rabbit. It's not an actual bunny rabbit, it's a what are they called? Like a soft bun. Yeah, it's a steamed bun in the shape of a bunny rabbit. It's not an actual bunny rabbit, if anybody's wondering. That just reminds you of Dig Dug. Yeah. Them old classics. Okay. Now we can go back this way. And that bridge is assembled now, so we can go down into that cave. I was watching someone earlier, and they were mentioning how these different paths are actually really confusing to them, and I was like, you know, I didn't think about it. For me, like, I have a really good memory for, like, 3D spaces. I will still get lost on occasion, but, like, I have a really good memory for 3D spaces. I was like, you know, I could definitely see getting lost with forks that lead to forks that lead to forks. So, I was like, you know, that is kind of unfortunate for some people, I think. Hey, it's Panda! Hey, Panda, how you doing? Got anything cool for us? Ooh, yes! That's the lustrous feather we need. Nice! That means we can fully upgrade our weapon. Thank you, Panda. Finally came in clutch for us. Well, we'll have to wait till we get to a shrine, okay. And... I'm guessing you also have... Okay, no, you don't. Okay, we're looking for a thing that looks like a chicken foot, essentially. Hey, Leaf, how you doing today? Okay, so we're looking for a chicken foot rune. Oh, we have... It looks like we have one equipped. So we should just be able to open this door. Bing! If you match the rune on the door, it'll just open. So, is that the storyteller again? Interesting. Ah, there's a chest down here. Tetris 99 will poop in your butt. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. Let me do a shout out for good old Lee Vending, who should be streaming here in a little bit. Very entertaining friend of the channel. Not sure what it'll be streaming tonight, but was playing some Resident Evil 3 last night, getting absolutely trolled by Nemesis, because he decided to play on hard, and Nemesis runs on hard. So if you've not seen Nemesis in full-on sprint, there you go, you can go watch Lee play some Resident Evil 3. Alright, let's go talk to Storyteller.
You're a tenacious one. Never thought you'd make it this far.
Oh, you're playing Gears tonight. Okay. I didn't know if you were going to play Gears. You said you weren't sure. Who on earth are you?
Oh, I'm many things. A wandering bard, yes. But also Duria, a deity worshipped in the shrines of Shu. I
So
take on the form
the king of ancient Shu.
Adapting endlessly. Tell me, what else do you seek to know, young man?
What is this
Here
place?
lies the ancient Shu capital, entombed forever after the great war of the Avians and...
Are you playing it alone, Leaf, or are you going to play
You'll find the Avian
with
altar.
somebody?
The Avians learned the secrets of the heavens and used the altar to craft red mercury, aiming to bend fate itself and reach godhood. A pity that such power, defying the natural order, was never meant to last. Tell me, what else do you seek to know, young man?
Those
The
shards.
shards were tools they used for their rituals, the keys to warping reality. After my battle with the Pierling, the source of their power shattered and scattered across the land, remaining hidden for centuries. Those shards. I'll bet you've got some on you, don't you? Tell me, what else do you seek to know, young man?
Unfinished business.
Oh, your lingering obsession with life and death, that's what drives you. Everything comes at a cost. Some
Yep.
dreams may come true, but they are not what they seem.
You think alone no one
An
was fine?
old
Oh, sorry to hear that.
friend awaits just ahead. They're expecting you. Still chasing illusions. Then go on. Take that leap forward.
Golden Scepter. Interesting. You're a bird. Everyone is excited to see you play. Burger Mike, do you have Game Pass? Because it's on Game Pass. I don't know if Game Pass can play with other... I don't know if it has crossplay, but I know it's on Game Pass if anybody has Game Pass. Did you see if Game Pass can play with people? Leave? Because if people have Game Pass, they might be able to play with you. You have it through Game Pass. Yeah, so I wonder if people know that. Okay, wherever there's this icon, we can fall. Doop. Should have bought Game Pass instead of Ground 2. Game Pass is like $12 a month. I highly recommend it. We're playing this off of Game Pass. This game's on Game Pass. Silk Song's gonna be on Game Pass. We're near the end of the game, Zero-Wise, man. I'm about like 90% sure we're like at right at the end of the game. This is the start of the area. Oh. This is where he dropped us? Did we go down this way? But yeah, Game Pass is like $12 a month. This game's on it. Reloaded's on it. Silk Song's gonna be on it. Hold on. We were just literally just checking it. Like Prince of Persia, Persona 4 Golden's on it. Alien Fireteam Elite's on it. The Hex and Heretic bundle thing that they just released. If you want to play old Hex and Heretic, which I do recommend. I love Hex and Heretic. Those were really fun. They're kind of like Doom, but a little bit more puzzly RPG kind of stuff. Grounded 2, the game preview, is actually on Game Pass. So you actually, if you don't want to buy it, you want to try it out, Grounded 2 is actually on there. Like I said, this game's on there. Abiotic Factor, Tony Hawk 3 and 4, but coming to Game Pass. Let's see. Silk Song's coming to Game Pass. Oh, hold on. Ninja Gaiden 4, Outer Worlds 2. Like, it's $12 a month. Yeah, you don't own the games after the fact, but like, the hell is this thing? $30 for Grounded. Yeah, Grounded 2 is not even like out yet. Oh, it's the pinwheel. Hey, it's Ring the Bell Pinwheel. Hold on.
Who are you?
It's me, Wuchang.
Wuchang. Why does that name sound so familiar? By you. The belled pinwheel. Wuchang. Monsters are everywhere. I can't stay. Here, take this. Please, get me out of here. No, don't touch me.
Ring the Bell Pinwheel. Replace. Twirl the pinwheel. Use.
I really love the
There it
birthday
is.
present you gave me, sis.
Whenever you see these, it tells you what emote to use. Ring. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, maybe I need to use it as an item.
No. No.
Says ring the bell pinwheel. Also, there's definitely something bad down there. I need to... Let's go back up here. I'm really watching Twitch mobile. Nice. Good news, you're learning now. Yeah. I mean, it's like, again, the thing with the Game Pass is you got to remember is you don't own the games. Like once they go off Game Pass, they're gone. And if you really like a game, you'll have to buy it later. But it allows you to play through the whole game. So what I end up doing is if I really like a game, I play it through Game Pass, and then I wait for the price to go down later and see if I can get a physical copy of it. That's what I do. Okay, how much do we need for level up? Oh, we need like 800 more. Okay, so we can definitely do that. But we can fully upgrade our spear. Boop. Spear at level 10. So yeah, for 12 bucks, it is the best 12 bucks you'll spend, like hands down. Because you can get new games off of it. Like I said, Silk Song is literally going to come out on this in like a week. Like the much anticipated Silk Song is just going to be on Game Pass. And like I said, the new Ninja Gaiden in October. Hold on. Now that we're somewhere safe, let me finish telling you what's... And it'll tell you what's coming up. Ninja Gaiden 4 is going to be on it. Outer Worlds 2 comes out the 29th. That'll be on Game Pass. And Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will also be on Game Pass the 13th. Those are the 4 that they've announced. Now, more will show up that they don't announce, so a lot of indie titles will show up. But as for the stuff that's on Game Pass, let's see. Recently added. They recently added Call of Duty World War II, Gears of War Reloaded, Herdling, Rogue Prince of Persia. Like I said, Persona 4 Golden, which I know a lot of people say is a really good Persona game. Void/Breaker, I don't know what that is. That's a game preview. Blacksmith Master, game preview. Nine Kings, which is a game preview. Enlisted, War Thunder, which I think War Thunder is free, so I don't know why you would get that on Game Pass. Aliens, Fireteam Elite. Like I said, the Hex and Heretic, which if you've not played Hex and Heretic and you like Doom, Hex and Heretic are definitely worth a play. And I believe that's the remaster that Limited Run Games, or I think it's Limited Run Games did, that gets them for modern hardware. Hex and Heretic's great. We've done a playthrough of those. Assassin's Creed Mirage is on there. Rain World, Farming Sim 25, Fragpunk, Grounded 2 game preview, Modern Warfare 2 and 3, this game Wuchang, Wheel World, Abiotic Factor. Like I said, Tony Hawk 3 and 4, Back to Dawn, whatever that is. So, like, there's a ton of things on there. So you could literally pay $12 a month and just have a ton of content. So yeah, I definitely recommend it, especially if you're on a budget and you're like, I can't spend the $60 every month to play new games. Void Breaker's a roguelike FPS. Oh, interesting. Like this game normally I think is like $60. I'm playing it for $12. Again, I don't own it, but technically if you buy something on Steam, you don't own it any either. So you own a digital copy, but Steam tells you on the right side when you buy something on Steam, if you look on the right side, it says you don't own you own a license to the game. The only way you own a game, like actually own a game, is if you own it physically. So okay. So let's go next to this guy that we did not see before. There's an elevator next to this guy. I want to see where this goes. So, but yeah, I recommend it. For gaming on a budget, like, you can get it on PC, you can get it on console, obviously. It's pretty worth it, honestly. It's one of the cheapest subscription services, like, you will see. And for the amount of stuff that you get, I think it's worth it. Again, this game we've been playing since I think Sunday. We've put like, I don't know, I couldn't even tell you how many hours we've put into this game, and it definitely worth. This game alone is worth the like $12, right? Like. So, and that's not to mention everything else that's on there. But yeah. And they do get, like I said, they do get the game previews, so sometimes you will get... They call them game previews, but that's basically the early access stuff, so the stuff that's still in development. Wait, where did it say we were? Take you out. Okay, we're getting to this tree thing. These two are fighting. I'd rather not fight. If I had a choice, I'd rather not fight this bird. This place is huge. Okay, I see some stairs over there. I don't know if these fireballs will reach him. They did. Okay, nice. What does this do? This just seems like a random lever. Ah. I guess we're building a bridge to the tree? Soul bird shard left. What is this? Avian tear. Okay. Guess I'm getting stuff for the endings. Oh god, there's another one of these things. Okay. That one's dead. I need to get out of this water. By water, I mean corruption swamp. And drag our friend out of the corruption swamp, and then I need to... Ow. Fair play, friend. Okay, that's less fair play. There we go. Yeah, I see that laser beam. Is there another? Okay, no, that's a... Okay, throw a knife at you. Eat this up. Oh, there you are. I was like, someone's throwing something at me. Okay, I need to not be... Can you get me in here? Okay. I hear the bird. There's another one of those guys out there. Jesus Christ, how many of these guys are there? There's so much corruption and corrupted swamp. Why is the whole last area got to be a giant swamp? Oh, that's a trap. I don't think we've ever been hit by that. Okay. Alright, I was gonna say, I'm guessing there's probably another one of these. Ugh. Okay, silver shard right. So we have the right and the left. Is that all we need? Is there a middle part? I saw some dude up there. That's the elevator. I think that's how we got here. I'm guessing that's it. We just need the right and the left. Are there like 7 endings to this game? What is going on? I thought I saw another direction over here. Yep. Yep. I knew what I saw. I knew I saw another one of these guys. don't know how that hit me. I know how that hit me. There you go. Punched out by that guy. That's what you get. Okay. I know I saw a guy up here, so... Oh, is that all that was up here with just that guy? Oh, no. Okay. Get that thing. Ah, okay. There's just an item up here. Okie dokie. Man, a shrine would be sure nice right about now. Both pointing here. Okay. Fancy. Remember, this is a complete side area from where that door teleported us. Keep that in mind. We still gotta go where that door teleported us.
Wuchang, come and find me.
Uh-oh. Do not like the sound of that. Are we gonna have to fight our sister? Oh my god. I would really like a shrine. Can I get a shrine, please? Turns you to less into no more as a creature. Contains 100,000. Also grants maximum madness or prevents madness loss for an extra. Wow. Okay. I want a shrine, but I don't want to. Do we not have an item that prevents loss of... If I see an enemy, I'm turning around and using the item that takes us back to a shrine, because We have a whole nother way to explore. These are enemies. Yeah, no. I don't have a shrine here, friends. Why would you not give me a shrine? Like, one right here would make perfect sense. Just like right here inside this door. Because no arrows showing up on the map. There's no, like... Unless it was back on this platform. So I'm not exploring that with 0 healing items. And, like, 3 level ups worth of mercury. Are you kidding me? I'll take the long run back. Yeah, okay. Well, we're just gonna use the... I'll just take the long run back. I know where we're going, so... Oh, it's 2 levels. I wonder if we can get 3 out of this. Probably. Use 2 of those. Yep, that's 3 levels right there. Okay. 1, 2, that's a +5 magic. Okay, so if we can get 3 more levels, we can get back to that magic. Okay. The thing is we have a whole nother area to explore. There's the shrine dwelling. There's this way. Oh, is this just like a singular boss fight? Reverent sacrifice to heed the primordial deity's will.
Sealing Pierling is no simple task. Even the heavens are impermanent, and thus, even the divine powers are fading.
Okay. Okay. This just looks like a giant boss arena, but... Maybe this is a side boss? The other area had its own, like, music and stuff, so... Well, there's definitely something up there. Lots of free skill point. Bronze piece. Piece of bronze engraved with symbol. Oh, this is the primordial. I wonder if that's going to let us do the will of primordial deity stuff. Take a knife. Okay, this is another sacrifice.
Red Mercury. Its powers are intertwined with the chaos of the world. Return that power to the astral realms, and only then will the conflict find its end.
Okay. Turn their to the astral plane. Ah. Okay, reform causality. So this is putting the two ring parts together. Okay.
Effect follows cause. All is empty. The cycle of life remains unbroken.
Okay. More of these dang birds everywhere. Okay, so we should definitely should have done this first. Okay, gotta get a little closer it seems. So it's a good thing we came back this way. Well, I mean, we needed to go to the shrine first, so. So I wonder if this is gonna unlock us the good ending. Because now we've created the cycle of life. Okay. Capital entrance now. So now we gotta go this way. And then we should just be able to basically just run straight forward through the middle. Use amount of red mark you may offered at an altar, thus serving as a key to fulfill a long cherished wish. Okay. So I think if we just run straight, there is that guy at the bottom of the stairs there, but we should be able to just run past him. If we take a roundabout path, he should aggro that guy. We don't get corrupted, he fights that guy, and then we just go. Alright. We might be heading into the end here. I don't know if we'll be able to beat whatever's at the end, but we might be at the end, because this definitely feels like a finale. It got its own like big reveal with its own soundtrack and everything. So what is this thing called? Ring of Samsara. You guys aggro? No. Okay, so I could have run past these guys. Oh, and there is a shrine up here. Okay. So they don't aggro to you. They're all kneeling. I didn't know. For safety's sake, I was not going to find out the hard way. Alright. Definitely feels like the end. Alright, let's use up all of our rune stuff. There's no point in stockpiling it now. Two level ups. So close to getting that. Oh, nope. It's just enough to get that. 66. How far are we from the next level up? We might be able to go kill those guys for 67. We have enough to get 1,000. Oh, we do. 1,000 right there. Is that enough? It is. Perfect. Yeah, it's enough to get one last level. Is there somewhere we could spend it? I think we'll... like a strength node. Yep. Boop. One last bit of strength before we go. Benediction. Alright. Time to see what's through here. Damaged token. So the final boss our sister? Or is it the guy in white?
Marrow and bone, ash and dust, run through me, blood of the ancient. Gates once shut, now wide open. The time is nigh.
Who is this?
Hope all but forsaken, yet here I stand. All the power under my command. I must thank you.
Oh, it's the Taoist.
Heavens above, feathers within. Earth and soul aligned.
Yikes.
All has become I. Feathering, fuel my ascension.
Great.
By to you, like father, like daughter.
Okay. Okay, okay. This is gonna be fun. This is definitely the final boss. Let's just hope he doesn't have like 7 phases. So I don't know if I can handle 7 phases. Actually, hold on, I got an idea. We'll take that last level out of strength. I have a better place for it. So we're missing a lost remains. Extra tempering charge. So we missed a cyan feather chisel. And we missed a lost remains. That's unfortunate. Wonder how we missed that. Oh well. Hey, Deusens. How you doing?
Marrow and bone.
Let's go, yep. Alright.
To you, like father, like daughter. Heavens be praised.
Oops. You good? How am I? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. We made it to what I think is the final boss of the game, and he does a lot of damage. He's doing a lot of damage. think we're gonna need to switch some armor up.
Marrow and bone. By to you. Like father, like daughter.
Okay, he's gonna stomp. Okay. Okay. We're still just learning his moves. Ow. He's got a stab.
Cast me aside. Today, I took my vengeance.
Okay, claw combo. Okay. Gotta get the timing down on that. Okay, he's got double sweep there. Okay, he just runs. That's interesting. Okay, Heaven's B is...
Childish infatuations paved my rock.
Okay.
Providence indeed. Heaven's weight crushes all.
Probably. Okay. Okay, that's a laser beam. You can do two of them. Got it. Okay. Stomp. Spin. He's got two spins. Yep. Stomp. Okay. What's he doing over there? That's a tidal wave. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the tidal waves. What am I supposed to do with tidal waves? Okay. Okay.
You're crazy.
That's stupid. There's no indication of what I'm supposed to do with the tidal waves. Hey guys, follow. We do anonymous follows here. If you like a personalized thank you, just say, hey, I followed in chat, and I will thank you personally. Otherwise, feel free to keep lurking. Okay, so we gotta figure out what to do with the tidal waves. I'm guessing I just have to run to a side. It looks like he shoots them straight down the middle. So I'm guessing I just need to get away.
Marrow and bone, ash, bites you, like father, like daughter.
Well, thank you for the follow, Murder Dragon. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm not sure why any of those dodges missed. Okay, that stomp has an AoE, good to know. So do those wings. Okay, he didn't even say anything that time. I'm gonna get slapped if I don't. Okay, those wings AoE is bigger than the wings. How you doing today, Lord Dragon? Okay. We just gotta get the move sets down. This isn't particularly. It doesn't seem like it's particularly hard. Getting into that second phase, we gotta figure out how to deal with the tidal waves and dodging the sun stuff. I'm gonna guess he probably has 3 phases, at least. So.
Marrow and bone, bites you, like father, like daughter. Heavens be praised.
Spin 1, spin 2.
Cast me aside. Today, I took my vengeance. As childish infatuation paved my route.
Spin.
Providence indeed.
Okay, you can't get behind the tidal waves. I was wondering if I could get behind them, but looks like we're gonna have to get to either side. Looks like we're gonna have to get to either side. Okay. Again, it's just about learning. We're just learning. What build am I doing? We are currently running basically a fire cloud piercer, so fire spear. Where's the shrine at? Just at the shrine. Oh, it's probably behind these rocks. Yeah, here it is. So what we're running here is so we're doing. So we've got most of this tree. We are going. I don't know why we have Bone Needle Leech. We don't need that. Echotice spells. So that. faster draw. But it's mostly a strength focused spear build. So we got most of the strength nodes from the axe, strength node from the dual blades. We're also doing magic from this tree, from the one-handed sword tree. Spear, we got all the way up, and we have max spear mastery, strength and magic with a little bit of endurance. We got the strength and endurance, or strength and vitality from the katana tree. So yeah, so that's what we're doing there. As for the benediction, we're running if they suffer burn, we get increased damage and skyborn might. If they suffer burn, we get fire attack power, and if they're burning, they take more burn damage. So it's a lot of burn. But we're using a strength-based spear, so you can see here it's a 5 on the strength-based, and our strength is 64 with a little bit of a buff from the agility there. But we're using a level 10 Cloud Piercer, so yeah. And the temper we're using is fire with the buff of strength. With a little bit of agility. Attack power gain from tempering. Yeah, we got attack power gain from tempering. Oh, status buildup actually might be better here. Now that I think about it. Might switch the... or the duration. I think status buildup might make sense. Trying to make a madness build? Nice. Let's go with status buildup. Status buildup. What is that? It goes from... oh, it only goes to 23. That's actually... yeah, no, we'll stick with the agility. Never mind. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. And our discipline is Solar Leap, which makes us jump in. And then, of course, the one built on Cloud Piercer is the little explosion. So, well, I say little explosion. It's the explosion. So that is what we're running. I had somebody come in, I think last night, that mentioned that they hadn't seen anybody do a spear build, so I don't know if I'm the outlier, but I like the way the spear has felt, and we've been using it basically the whole game, so... that feel. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. I thought I had my heal on, and I had the tempering on, so I accidentally retempered my thing and got shot with a sword. So I died. That was on me for mismanaging my items. But yeah. Yeah. It's pretty effective. Been doing pretty good, but as you can see, we're on the final boss. What I'm assuming is the final boss of the game. So, I think if we can put a nail in this guy's coffin, we'll be done with this game and be able to move on and start finishing up some of the stuff that I. Okay. I can spin, okay. Okay. They gave us the dodge for that, but... Okay. Okay, yes. Tidal waves. Tidal waves are defeated by getting to the side. Got it. Oh, what? Oh, he's doing this. Yeah, that's how we get slammed on. Okay. I don't know what I'm dodging here, but whatever that is. There ain't no way you're dead. I got an achievement. Defeat Feathery Ambition. Did we do it? We're getting all sorts of stuff. I think we did it. I got achievements and all sorts of stuff, so... What a chump. What an absolute chump. Alright, we'll take the extra, a little bit extra damage. Yes, we touch this. Enter the realm of truth. There's no turning back beyond this gate, but you step forward. No turning back. I guess this is where we'll probably make our ending decision. Either that or there's another boss hidden behind this. That dude can't be the final boss, right? Unless that guy in white is our dad. That could be a thing. Guess we're gonna find out. Uh-oh, yeah. Oh, nope, I just got an achievement that says bound by fate's threads ending, so we just got an ending.
Sister?
Wait, Fang was our sister? What? Did we get the good ending? Because this is that guy.
Wuchang, you did it. Our journey found its true ending.
Oh, they said true ending. I'm guessing that's true ending. I guess we did the thing. He said true ending. I'm gonna take that. That's the true ending. There you go. Man, that final boss was a chump. He could not handle Cloud Piercer. That explosion was just like, boom! Suck it. Once we figured out that you just ran to the side for the waves, he was nothing. He was nothing. He was a chump. We had healing items left over. Other bosses were harder than that guy. Okay, I don't know if this is copyrighted, so I'm going to go ahead and mute that, because sometimes they use copyright music at the end. Well, there you go. Wuchang is done. You know what? I think it's a great game. I think there are some issues with it. I think there's some mobs that are a little overtuned. I think the human enemies early on... Honestly, I think once you learn the groove of it, the human enemies I still think are a little overtuned early on, but once you get the hang of it, I think you can really get through this game. I would be very interested to see how different weapon types manage different fights, though. I feel like certain weapon types probably manage different bosses differently, because I feel like the faster bosses probably don't do as well against faster weapons, but the slower bosses probably do better against faster weapons, if that makes sense. So, like, if you're using a faster weapon, the slower bosses probably kick the crap out of you. But if you're using a slower weapon, the slower bosses are probably easier because you're doing more damage, right? So you're stuck to the centipede boss? Centipede. Which one's that? That's the one, oh, the one down in underneath the shoe temple. Do you get him to, he runs into the pillars. The pillars will stagger him if you use that. Get him to run into the pillars, and then beat him up a little bit. There's 4 or 5 pillars that'll stagger him. It does a little bit of damage, and it stuns him. That's a really good way to get some damage on him. I highly recommend using that if you're not already using that to stun him. Also, spells. Spells are very useful. I will say this is the only Souls-like that has actually got me to use spells, like continuously use spells. So I have to give it kudos for that. This is the only Souls-like. Well, I can argue Lies of P. Lies of P doesn't really have spells per se. They have the Legion arms, so you could argue that Lies of P got me to use spells, and the fact that it got me to use the Legion arm. But this one has like legitimate spells. So I legitimately, you saw me using fire, well, except for that last fight, because our spear explosion is just too good for that boss. But we were legitimately using the fire spell continuously through that. We actually built around the spell, so like I think legitimately this game got me to use spells. So I have to give the game kudos for making someone who never uses spells in the game to use spells. But yeah, again, it looks like we got the true ending. So I'm happy with that. again, I do think this game is worth your time. I will probably be picking up a physical copy of this game. But again, we played this on the Game Pass. If you're on PC, the Game Pass is $12 a month. This game is on Game Pass. If you want to try it out, $12 for a month. This game is worth that $12 at least for 1 month. Pay the $12, play this game. There you go. You just saved however much money just for this game. Even if you just cancel it right after. There you go. $12 for this. Plus, you get a whole bunch of other stuff. I can't recommend the Game Pass anymore, just because, or more than that, because it's value. Especially if you're gaming on a budget. Yeah, you don't own the games, but you can always buy them later. And if you're gaming on a budget, it's just worth it. But yeah, I like I said, I think there's a little bit of tweaking that needs to be done to some of the mobs. The areas, I think the game's maybe a little bit too big in some regard. I think I was listening to someone else talk about it. I think it's easy to get lost, and I think it's going to be very easy to miss a lot of things. We did a lot of exploring, and we still miss stuff. It is a very big game. Like I said, I enjoyed it overall. Of course, I had gripes, and I said I hated it at parts. I do legitimately hate that one mob. That there's that one mob that has the light spear and the machine gun crossbow. Those guys suck. I removed those guys from the game. I absolutely hate those guys. Everything else, I think it's actually worth your time. Like I said, I will probably be picking up a physical copy of this game when it goes on sale, or when I can find a cheap copy of it. This was legitimately a good game. I really liked it. I liked the aesthetic. I liked the story that was being told was pretty good. I did not expect Fang to be our sister. That was actually really cool twist. That was really interesting. But it made sense because at the end, both that guy and Fang had the two parts of the rebirth ring, right? So us putting that together made sense that it was death and rebirth. So our sister and our brother had died, but they had been reborn as those two people. So that made some sense with the cycles of the game, right? So that was actually really cool. At least that's how I was interpreting it. So yeah, very well designed. In like the graphics of it, in the aesthetic of it. It knew exactly what it wanted to do with the aesthetic, and I think it nailed its aesthetic. It was a lot more horror than I was expecting, although there was a nice, beautiful area with the forest. So it was a nice kind of dichotomy with like the forest, but also the gruesomeness of everything else. So it was nice to see that. But yeah, there was a lot of gruesome stuff in there, like a lot. I will say a lot of the outfits are a little fan servicey, so it does have quite a bit of fan service in there with the outfits, because they knew that they had to give a little bit of that, I guess, for some of the people that were going to play this game. But I don't think that detracts from the game too much. Also, the actual necessity to switch out gear for resistances, you don't see that a lot in Souls-likes. A lot of times it becomes fashion Souls, you just wear whatever you want to wear and fight, but I was legitimately having to switch gear to survive different areas. I think that was actually really, really well done. Like having to use mechanics. The skill tree was very unique. Having everything in the skill tree, I think, is going to be a little confusing, especially to newer players. But I think for people that kind of understand skill trees and stuff, they're probably going to be able to kind of figure it out. But I think having everything in the skill tree is going to be a little confusing for some newer people. So hopefully people will be able to figure that out. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. They also used multi-phase bosses very sparingly, which I'm very happy with. I hate multi-phase bosses. And by multi-phase, I mean, like, they have a health bar, it goes away, and then they have a whole nother health bar. I don't like bosses that do that. They only had 3 that we fought that did that out of the, like, 20 or so bosses that we fought. So, like, I much appreciate that they use those very sparingly. Even the final boss didn't have multiple phases. So that was very nice to see that he just had like one big health bar. very, very happy with that. That they use that very sparingly. And even the bosses that did have the multi-health bars, their health bars were basically equivalent to one long health bar because we were doing chunks of damage to like their different health bars. It wasn't like, oh, they have a big health bar and then another big health bar. So you could tell when they had two health bars because of how much damage you were doing to them. So I liked that they were like, okay, we're going to give you a little bit of a break. We're not going to make you do two full health bars. So they did definitely do some balancing there. So that's another good kudos I will give to them. The last area I will say is probably a bit too big. And a little bit too unforgiving, I would say. It's just, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that's like very dangerous there, and I think it drags on a little bit too much. But that's more of a nitpick. I do like how the story unfolds. How would I rate it? I don't usually do like a rating, like a 10 out of 10 or a 5 stars or anything like that. I usually, whenever I talk about games, I either give a recommend or a not recommend. And in all honesty, I would recommend this game. I think it is a very good Souls-like. I think it does a lot of unique things that you don't see in other Souls-likes. Loving memory of Sweetie, our beloved canine companion. All right. Rest in peace, Sweetie. Special thanks to our team. But I think it does enough unique things where it feels like its own Souls-like while still being enough of the formula to do that. It still has some modern sensibilities that I personally don't like. But they're easily overcome if you've played enough of them. How's stream going? We just finished Wuchang Fallen Feathers. But yeah, overall, Wuchang gets a recommend for me. If you like Souls-like, play Wuchang. It's worth your time. I still think like if you had to ask me, I still think Lies of P is better constructed in overall. Lies of P is still probably a little bit higher in the ranking for me, but this is still a very good one. I mean, I liked it so much that we were doing multiple morning and day streams to get through it. So that tells you how much fun I was having with this game. Play Wuchang. Again, if you don't have the money to pay for the 60 or 70, however much this is, $12 for the Game Pass, pay for 1 month, play the game. There you go. You can play through it. It took us, I don't know how many hours. Probably, let's see, 5, 10, maybe like 30-ish hours, 25 to 30 hours to get through. And we explored, we fully upgraded our weapon. We got almost all of the healing stuff. I think we got most of the weapons. I think we did most of the bosses. Let me check the achievements, and I'll kind of give you a rundown on like how many achievements we're missing and stuff. Yeah, and we also got the true ending, is what he said, the words true ending, so I'm guessing we got the true ending. We got fully enhanced your mana vase, we've got enhanced weapon to maximum, we found all the jade pendants, so if that gives you any indication. We didn't activate every single shrine. Apparently, missed a shrine. We didn't find all the weapons. I'm trying to see if we missed any bosses. Okay, that's a different ending. That's a different ending. Jesus, okay. 1, 2, 3... Okay, there's 3 other endings, and it looks like we missed 2 bosses. There's apparently Demon of Obsession and Zhao Yun's Spirit. We missed 2 bosses. So there you go. But there's 3 other endings. So there you go. There's reasons to play it, but overall, again, I think we played it for, according to this, 1 day and 17 hours and 53 minutes. So that would be 18 hours. So 24 plus 18 is 42. So that's 42 hours, I think. If I did my math right. Let me calculate it up. I think it's 42. So because that's 24 plus 18. Yeah, 42. Would I play it again? You know, honestly, probably. I probably would. I would love to try the dual swords out, in all honesty. I would love to try another build. And also probably get the rest of these achievements. So yeah, I would probably play it again. But yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I really did. I wasn't expecting to beat the final boss so cleanly. I thought he was really gonna take us to town, but man, that Cloud Piercer really taught him a lesson. So, but I think since we've been doing so many evening streams and stuff, I do think we're gonna go ahead and turn it in early for tonight. So that means tomorrow, since we are done with Wuchang, tomorrow we're going to get back to Resident Evil, and we're probably going to do what we did with Wuchang. But so what we're going to do is in the morning, I think what we'll do is in the morning we'll do Folklore, and in the evening we'll do Resident Evil, right? So morning, we'll do a morning stream of Folklore. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about by Folklore, Folklore is this. It is a PS3 action combat creature collector game. It's very interesting. Murder mystery. It's very interesting if you haven't seen it. So we'll play this in the morning, and then we'll do Resident Evil 4 Remake in the evening. And we'll work on both of those games simultaneously because we have about a week until Silksong and Chronos release. Hopefully we can get through these in that time. We're going to work on both of those games. If we can hopefully we can beat both of those games before those release. If not, we'll probably push those games back until we beat both of those games. I want to at least get those two done before we start anything. Not those two, not Dark Cloud. Sorry. Dark Cloud we'll get to later. And then we'll start. I'm not sure. Like Silksong, I'm kind of on the fence on if I want to do it on release or not. But Chronos, I could also save till October. I don't know. Those two I'm on the fence with. But we're at least going to do Folklore and Resident Evil. We're going to try to get through those, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do after that. So that's what's going to be coming up. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and call it a shorter stream. But yeah, thank you for joining me for all of these morning and afternoon, but afternoon and evening streams. Sorry, it's been a quite wild week. 42 hours of Wuchang is quite a lot of Wuchang. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed most of it. There were some parts that I was like, ugh, man, I can't wait to get through this part. But overall, I would definitely recommend it. Especially if you like Souls-likes. If you don't like Souls-likes, probably not going to like Wuchang, just be honest. But also, play Liza P. If you've not played Liza P and you like Souls-likes, play Liza P. Liza P is also very, very good. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get a raid set up here. So thank you again, everybody, for being here. If you haven't already, please do hit the follow button, or if you're over there on YouTube, the subscription button. Both completely free and help us out tremendously. We're gonna get a raid going. So bye, YouTube, and I will see you tomorrow for Folklore and Resident Evil 4 Remake. Also with Bloodborne. Well, Bloodborne's locked to the PS4, so unfortunately that one's a little bit harder to play. But Liza P is cross-platform, so it's a little bit easier to play. But yes, I mean, there's a lot of great Souls-like. There's a lot of great Souls-like out there. So, but anyways, bye, YouTube. Let's get this. Let me get this raid set up for us. Dismiss. I think we're just gonna raid.